It's double tuck day, and we have 2 of them for you. Stay tuned.
Hi everybody, it's Julie. I'm here for double tuck day. I'm going to show you a couple of different ways, because we need one for each journal, to do a double tuck. So first of all, I have this one where our double tuck is going to be in the center. Our double tucks are ensembles this time, and they are going to need to have 3 cards, journaling cards or some type of journaling thing to finish them up. So for this one, I've chosen this large yellow envelope, and I'm going to go ahead and put glue along the edge of the flap and down the middle. I'm going to go ahead and pull my flap over, put it in the gutter there, and pull it over and fold it down. Okay, and make sure that my glue is all on it. And there I have put this one in. Okay, so we're gonna let that one dry. Now this one over here, I've already bound it inside this journal. And so one side is here, and then the other side is here. So here's my flap. You see, it's actually been bound into the journal right at the flap spot. So for this one, I just need to go straight across my flap and put that down. So what that's going to do is it's going to give me a pocket up here, or a tuck, excuse me, a tuck up here and a tuck down here. So our double tucks are they're in here, and now we have to do the 3 things. They need to have 3 things done to them, and then there we go. They need to have 3 cards. Okay, so for this one, I have already cut this off, because when I added this pretty edge here, I wanted to make sure that I was going to see it. So I have already cut this off, and we'll lay it aside. And so we're going to be, our 3 embellishments or enhancements can be anywhere on the flap or on, I'm going to take this one out, you guys. I'm just concerned that I'm going to end up, oh, it's got the waterfall. Never mind. We'll just leave it. Okay. So this one has, it's in the center of the signature. We'll set this one aside. We'll come back. Okay. And you can see we have, what do we have? Remember, you can use anything on from your stash this time. And I'm going to use this as an example. Cool. You make me smile. Favorite today. Okay. So I'm just going to use this as to show you. Okay. So we can have a card here. We can have a card here. And you can just go ahead and set this so a card goes here. Or you can cut this however you want it to make it fit what you want to do with it. Okay, so I have this, and I think it'll fit perfectly right up in there. Okay, so that's going to be one that I'm going to decorate, and I'm going to save that one. I have an idea for it. Okay. I have a really bright tag here. I also have, I have these. So up here I have some of the embellishments, and you can see we've got this beautiful butterfly right there. Ooh, these are pretty. I don't want to block the butterfly, but if I take this and I fold it in half, remember, whatever I do, I need two of them. I'm going to need them for the other one as well. So we'll set one over there of this very pretty color. Okay, and we're going to look at what else we've got going on over here. Okay, so here we have the white heart, pansies. I think we can go ahead and put this on here. Okay, so you know I like to rip, so I'm going to rip around this. This is going to be one of my cards. Okay, so the index card is the base of my card. And we'll just go ahead and put that on here. Okay, so one embellishment is our digital. Okay, and then we can open this up, and inside I am going to add this piece from the guest check that I had used. And so I have one for you and I have one for you. Okay, and then I'm going to make that into a little pocket. So just going around the two sides and the bottom, we have a little pocket. Add that in. Okay, so there we go. Two sides and the bottom are added, and I think from my pile of those little things that I cut out from Temu, I'm going to go ahead and just put one of those in there. Okay, so that will go inside. And I think for our other thing, we need one more thing added. I am going to add, you know what? Let's add some washi. Find my washi. So I have the pretty lavender washi. Okay, we'll be adding that just like that. Okay, so that gave us a little, oh, you guys, there. There we go. So we'll add a washi on the inside and on the outside there of the pocket. Okay, and I think we'll go ahead and we'll add just a touch of inking. Just a touch. I like the way it's looking on the green paper. I don't know why. Okay. So today is St. Patrick's Day, so I want to wish everyone a happy St. Patrick's Day. The St. Patrick's Day digital and a couple of other companion kits are available in the Etsy shop for 40% off. So I hope you enjoy that. If you were looking for a little March 17th fun. I really had planned to go ahead and do something for St. Patrick's Day, but I ended up, I'm further behind on this journal than I wanted to be. I want to be able to work on a couple other projects. So, when I'm finished with this, I'll have 2 journals. So for the base of the double tuck, I'm going to add this heart right here. Okay, so that gives me one thing. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to grab the word hope. This is from my tattoos that I made. If you're curious about tattoos, you can look up tattoos under Dear Julie Tattoos. And they are a fun way to add stamped images to your journals that are possibly already finished and you don't want to accidentally mess them up. They also give you texture. This time they're on deli paper. And Emerald Patreons, you have a piece of deli paper coming in your March celebration, your embellishment kit. So I'm excited to send that to you. And yeah, so okay, so we have a tattoo and the heart, and then I'm going to want to do something to this. So and we're gonna, then this is going to be our card I'm gonna put in here. This is the card that I'm gonna put in here, so I'll be decorating that. So we'll need to give the pile one of those. Right. Okay. Let's see. What if we go ahead and we add some washi here as well? I'm going to miss this washi. I liked this one. I got this one at Michael's several years ago. It has been a very good little washi. Okay, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and decorate this with dots. Okay. Oh yeah. Oh, I don't want to use my mom's so well. Yeah, I don't want to use it. Oh well, we'll just go down to the bottom like that. Okay, so yeah, so adding in the dots, and then remember we doodled on them in last month's challenge and made them look like roses, but I'm just going to leave them like that so you can go ahead and you can write on that page if you want to. I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to work on this here. You know what we do have? Of course, so we're using these throughout this also. Those are from my other Easter kit. It's the religious Easter kit. And okay. I'm looking, oh gosh, you know what? We have not used our embossed. I have all these beautiful embossed pieces. Now, these are Will that fit in there? Maybe that will be my card for in there. If I trim it down a little and around the corners, I think I can strengthen this up. Okay, make it a little stronger. I'm gonna get out the corner rounders. So yesterday I did a live video. We had a little chat. I told you some announcements, including that the name of the channel is going to go back to Dear Julie Julie. It may have a paper crafting on it, but I am, yeah, so that can go in there. Yeah. You can write on the back of that. Okay. So with that, I'm going to go ahead and if I do that, okay. You know what? Let's go edge to edge. I was like thinking of giving it a little bit of a, this is the one that doesn't have a blade. I have 3 of them right here. And that one, I have a blade for it. I just need to take care of that. Okay, so this is our 3rd thing. We're going to add a tuck right here. Okay, and oh, you know what? I wanted to decorate it before we got too far. So I had, okay, I had a long piece and a long piece. I had a short. There we go. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this is the napkin, one of the napkins I've been using. And I'm going to go ahead and add that. I'm going to put glue right up to the edge of the white here. Okay, we'll put glue all along here. And then I'm going to lift this up because I can use a book. I have so much on my mind right now. I need to just go sit and write some things down and get them out of my mind and onto paper because it's very distracting for me right now. I've done some other things that have taken from my time that I would normally do that. Okay, so look at that. Isn't that beautiful? And it is something that we've used in other places of the journal. Then I'm going to come over here and I want to get all of this. I hear a cat. We found out whose cat the one the other day was that was in my window. Oh, that might be Lucy. Her door might be shut. Okay, so there, that's going to give me this. Okay. And with that, I'll have at least 3 things done to the base. Okay, so your both sides count as your base, your flap and your page side. And this time you can do whatever you want to get those taken care of. So as soon as this is down, I'll go let her out. So a way of doing a double tuck is right here. You could go ahead and cut this at the angle and you'd have a tuck and a tuck. But because this is our double tuck for this journal, it wouldn't count. You can't have this for your elements that you're using. So now we have an extra top tuck that we can use in here if we have a place for it. Put it up here in my goodies. Okay, so our base has the heart, the tattoo, the washi, the napkin, and the tuck. Okay, so this is our second card. We're going to call this our second card. And you could back this with something. I think I want to add, but where do I want to put it? Put a tattoo on the, yeah, we'll do it on the side over here. Actually, yeah, we'll do it on the side. Okay, so I'm going to add a tattoo of the napkin. It's not a tattoo. I'm going to add napkin. It's kind of like a tattoo. Do you use napkins in your journals? I have some beautiful rabbit napkins added to the shop. You get 12 napkins, and they're bunnies, and then some backgrounds that match the bunnies really well. And I have a giant, a full napkin size bunny that is a shape of a bunny and a carrot. And I thought they were so cool. It's like, oh, I have to have these. So there's a carrot, and you get 4 carrot images, and there's a rabbit, and you get 4 of the rabbit images. Okay, so there's that. There's that one. And so this one is going to come out from this side. So it'll go in like this. Okay. So we can put a little something on the side here that we can use to take it. Go ahead and cut a piece. Then we'll cut it in half. That'll give us 1 for each. So remember, we are making 2. This is the marching 2 by 2. We're going to have 2 finished journals when we're finished with this challenge. I'm excited. I'll have the single signature and a double signature, or 2 signature journal that's got a hardcover. So with the similar embellishments, okay, so we just put that on there just like that. And even just collecting the items over here is helpful for getting the second one finished. I'm waiting for the bubble. I'm going to have to do surgery on my fabric tack, I think. I'm going to put a little fabric tack in the tab as well. And I'm going to put some fabric tack on this end. Okay, because I want to make sure that whatever I do here, it's going to fit, okay? And then the fabric tack on the inside of there gives us a little stability. Okay, so that will go in there just like that. Okay, so that's our second card. And then I'm going to want a card for here. And remember, I have these over here. And these are, I did a bunch of these and had them ready to be used. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fold this. This was fun. So there's a embossing video on how I did that. Now this is going to go in here, and I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to go ahead and glue the whole thing in. I just think it's going to be easier. Okay, glue that right in there. So it's got its base. Its base is embossed. Its base is inked. And we'll add a little washi in there. So let's grab the other one and we'll have it ready for it. Okay. I don't want to accidentally use up all the washis. Okay, so that is ready. And let's see. So this is going to go in here. A lift, and then you've got all these. Okay. Okay, so we have the paper. It is embossed and it is inked. So if you watch the video, you'll see that the embossed is inked. And so we've added our things, our lined paper, our washi there. And there we go. Okay, so we'll go ahead and fold this one in half and set it aside so that it's ready. Okay, so that is our double tuck, and we've got our 3 cards. Okay, and so that is for the 2 signature journal. Then for this one, I think we'll just go ahead and basically do the same thing. I am going to go ahead and I will make the embellishments in a separate video. I almost put that on there as my little stamp. But I'm going to come over here. We'll give it the dots. Now the cool thing about doing this here is then I'll be able to also go and do that on another. Here, we'll just pull this out. My class notes. Won't hurt anything. Okay, so did our dots on that. And then over here, I can do the same thing that I did on the other. The thing is I have this. Oh, we'll keep it. Okay. Could do the dots here also. And that page would be taken care of. And we did bubbles, so. Okay, so for our page over here, oh, we can use this. It will fit. Oh, cool. Okay, very cool. So let's go ahead. So again, I'm going to have a tuck space here. Oh, I wanted to, that's right. I wanted to close this. I wanted to close that. I'm going to use this. Okay, so this is going to give you a different thing. We're going to add a pocket here. Okay. So remember, your two journals do not have to be exactly alike, but they can. And the thing about having them exactly alike is you only have to do the major thinking one time. So I've got this pocket. I'm going to go ahead and put that down. That'll give me one thing, one embellishment that we're adding. Okay, I want it to come down to, oh, I don't want whatever goes in here to fall out. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to give it a bottom. See, I think I hear Tom. Which means he's coming home early. I'm not going to get as much done as I thought I was. So I have this piece that I cut off. And you know, I don't like to have a lot of scraps. So I'm going to go ahead and make a double belly band. It's actually a belly band that I have separated. So it's got a separator right there in the center with the glue. So it'll hold 2 cards. Okay, it'll hold 2 cards in here. Okay, and then we'll have a pocket here and a pocket here. Okay, so we did some inking. We added a pocket. And let's come over to our flap, and I'll do the same thing to our flap on this side. I did the heart because I wanted to cover up the Hallmark sign. Okay. I have a thing. I like to cover some of the things up, so. Wow. This glue is like going out to the side. That had a lot of glue on it. Okay, we'll go ahead and hold it down. So I'm going to make the same cards for this. We'll add the hope and the, when I find it. I don't know. Do you guys, do your things disappear? Is it just me? There it is. Oh, and there's the heart too. I was like, I guess I didn't have a heart for it, but I did. Okay. So, adding our tattoo. And this time I'm going to go a little off to this side. Okay, and then we'll be able to add our washi. And then we have this card that we're going to go ahead and we're just going to get this finished. So we have a craft with me scheduled for next Wednesday. So remember, this had embossing and inking on it, and then our lined paper and our little washi there. Okay. And it is bigger. You know what? Never mind. It's going to be too big for that. So we have an extra little card already made. This one will be fine. So we'll be decorating that one like we did. And let's see. We could cut this down to fit in there. Yep. We'll just, okay, I have an idea. Okay, we're going to cut this down. And because we have to cut it down, now you see this doesn't go all the way to the top. So I'm going to figure out where to staple it. Come down and staple it. Okay, so that's stapled. And then I can go ahead and cut this. And we'll have this little goodie that we can add in somewhere. Just like that. Okay, so that can go in my box with my things that are already made. And we'll go ahead and add another washi in here. Okay, so that one saved by just changing things a little bit because our paper here, our page was smaller. Ended up not needing that. Okay, so if you remember, we used one of the pieces from up here, the pink, or was it the purple heart? What did we use? Wasn't from that page. I'm sorry. The lid on. Okay. I'll have to find it because it's not that, it's not that, because we still have both of those. Still have both of those. Both of those. Okay, so I'll have to find the one that is missing. Okay, so I'll be adding a digital to the front of this, but we can do the inside. Okay, so the inside gets the, from the guest check. I found it. And I let the cat out. I think she heard Tom on the radio and thought he was home. She doesn't usually come out of her room until right when he gets home. You know, just in case there might be dogs, which they're fine with her and she's fine with them, but she still does that. So that's fine. Okay, so hopefully we're right side up. I'm not going to add the extra washi. Oh yes, I am. We need the extra washi in there. Where did it go? There. Okay. I'm going to add it over here this time. Okay. So we've got our little goodie for up here. Okay. And remember, I do have other embellishments that I have made that will go into like the pockets and things like that. I also have my page of 9 clusters that we'll be able to add to things as well. So what else do we have left? We need to make our double corner tuck with 2 card ensemble. So we'll do that tomorrow, and then we have our snippet and our masterboard to do, and all of my requirements will be done. So I do sometime also at some point I need to go ahead and bind the 2 signature journal, which hopefully that will happen very soon. So yeah, so we did our double tuck. So this one has dots on this side. It has a pocket. So it has a pocket, and 2 places to add things here. And then on the other side, we have our flap, and it has the 2 cards that we made just like we made earlier. And then for the double tuck, for the 2 signature journal, that one is in the center of this signature. Again, we did the dots. We have the heart, the hope, and the washi. We have the card, and on the inside, we have the scrap piece from the guest check. We have our little ticket that we made out of my new die that cuts these and cuts those. And so, and the colors were perfect. And then we have our flip up, flip over note card with a little washi. And then this is embossed and inked paper. Okay. So, and then we have our tuck space with the napkin on this side. And then this one's card is the large, beautiful embossed card, and that fits right in there. Okay, so and then this will get bound right here, and we'll have that for our center of that signature. The other center signature will have the center fold, because remember in this one we have the double edge center fold, and it already has its signature ties, and it has the layered belly band right here that is being held down with a paper clip. So that is what we have today, a double tuck, or 2 of them with 3 cards. So I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you'll come back and join us tomorrow for a double corner tuck with 2 cards. And yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. that will be the last ensemble that we need to do. And I'm excited. Yay! Yay. Find something to celebrate every day. Have an amazing day. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. Bye-bye.